Good morning, beautiful people. It is time again for your Kaizen moment. Kaizen being a Japanese word that means continuous improvement. It's a compound word consisting of K A I, which means change, and Zen, Z E N, which means good, which means put together. Change is good. And it's the little things, the small change, the incremental changes that yield the biggest results in your life. And this is what the Kaizen moment is all about. And in 2026, I'm going to be spending a lot of time talking about manifestation. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because if I had gotten this, man, in my 20s and my 30s, or maybe even in my teens, I, I can't imagine the level of success that I would enjoy right now. So, the thing I want to talk to you today about is value. How do you value yourself? And it's important that you understand this because if you don't set value to yourself, someone else will. Let me explain. First of all, a lot of us determine our value or our worth based on what we do. There are certain professions, certain occupations that we deem as more important, and therefore we ascribe more value to them. But your value has nothing to do with your profession. Your value has nothing to do with your education. Your value is determined by the fact that you merely exist. Think about that for a minute, because when you catch this, that you have value simply because you occupy this three-dimensional space and you occupy this multi-dimensional space of consciousness. So you have value irrespective of what you do. And this was a game changer for me because for years, when people asked me, "What do you do?" I would talk about what I do professionally. But in reality, where my heart is, where I ascribe my value to, is I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I'm a coach, I'm a teacher. These are the things that I ascribe to my own value. And they don't have anything to do with my education or my income or anything like that. It's simply because this is how I choose to value myself, and this is my value. So I'm telling you what my value is, and you need to understand what your value is and explain that. Now, watch this. And again, it has nothing to do with what I do. I have value simply because I exist. And because I exist, I deserve to partake of all the goodness the universe has to offer. See, that's the other thing too, is that people don't understand. Like, if you want a Rolls Royce, people say, "Well, who needs a Rolls Royce?" Nobody needs a Rolls Royce. It's a luxury. But the reality is that whether you choose to participate in it or not, the universe is going to continue to make stuff like this. So you can either choose not to participate or you can choose to participate. And it's a mindset. So if you say, in my mind, I'm going to participate in these luxury items that the universe is producing, and you focus in on that, and again, not focus in for selfish motivation, but when you focus in on a luxury item that you desire, you focus in on your heart's desire, not just because you want it, but because you'll be able to explain to someone else how to do the same. You're helping someone else. And it's, again, when you put your heart's desire, set that in motion to not only your benefit, but the benefit of someone else, that's when true success occurs. So value yourself. Understand that you have value, you have worth, irrespective of what you do, what you've learned, your life's experiences, or anything like that. And the thing is that the universe is providing for you based on your confidence. And watch this. Your confidence will dictate how others perceive your value. Why? Because confidence attracts. Confident people attract confident people, and confident people attract confident situations. The universe doesn't honor hoping and wishing, it honors confidence, it honors expectation, not hope. So when you begin to expect a certain level of things, those things simply begin to manifest in your life. And these are the things, again, how people value you will be based on your confidence. And watch this. A lot of us, we place our confidence in our education, in our occupation, in our standing in the community, but it has nothing to do with that. If you have confidence in simply being you, confidence in simply existing, when you have that level of confidence that it doesn't matter what's going on in your life, it doesn't matter what you have, when you start exuding that level of confidence, things are going to just gravitate toward you. And again, here's the thing, that when you start thinking about manifestation, manifestation is first having a dream and then a plan of execution. And the dream, everything, listen, everything that existed in someone's mind before it existed. Every man-made thing has existed in the mind of some human being before it became something. So watch this. When it's in your mind, it's a state of being. It exists. That vibration, that frequency exists in your mind before it exists in a tangible form. And this is why dare to dream, dare to value yourself, dare to to esteem yourself highly. And when you do this, you're going to see phenomenal, almost magical things happen in your life. And again, listen, if I'm blowing smoke, you can feel free to tell me that, and that's cool, but if I succeed, then you have to conclude that maybe I'm onto something. So, with that being said, I hope that this content blesses you, that you find the something in here that helps you unlock the value of yourself, unlock the value of your mind, your thoughts, your heart's desire. And if you like this content, please subscribe, share, tell someone about it. Also, I have books on Amazon. You can get either The Martial Leader, which talks about leadership through the lens of Jeet Kune Do and Wing Chun Kung Fu, or you can get Meta Speech, a book that talks about the anatomy of public speaking, or the DNA of public speaking, and how you can become a more effective communicator. And I also have a book, Deconstructing Religion, too, but I'm not getting into that. I'm not going to promote that book much here because this is not that space. I'm not talking about anything that's religious or anything like that. But those are the books that I've written. And you, too, may have stories in your heart. I'd like to know about them. Tell me about your stories. Tell me about your dreams if you feel comfortable with that. Because here's the other thing, too. You can't tell everybody about your dreams. Why? Because there are some people out here that until they have raised their vibration, they know nothing about dreams but to kill them. So be careful who you speak to about your dreams. So that's what I have for you today. I hope that this blesses you. I hope that it encourages you. And I hope that it gives you something to elevate your vibration, raise your frequency to achieve all of the goodness and greatness you desire and deserve. Till next time.